Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Icon Hulk here today, and today I want to talk to you about is ranked play and kill streaks. Namely, what kill streaks should and shouldn't be in ranked, and how I think the existing kill streaks can be very competitive to use. The gameplay in the background, you're going to see a 51 and 18 on the map Defender on standard domination. Now let's get right into the video. So, the kill streaks in Advanced Warfare are very interesting. As you know, you can put upgrades on them, which makes them worth more points to earn, and also can make them more lethal or give them extra abilities. Now I think this is an excellent mechanic because it really will make teams strategize how they're going to run their kill streaks better, what they're going to do. It really changes up how people are going to play the game, especially on a more competitive level. Now one kill streak that I like to use, and which I'm using in the gameplay, is the UAV. Now my UAV is a little different. I like to put some upgrades on it because you all know the standard UAV just isn't going to cut it. It's okay, but you want something that'll help you get more kills faster, and I play objectively. I'm an OBJ guy, but I like getting kills too, especially when I'm playing by myself in pubs. So what I did was I threw on the threat detection and the extended time, and what threat detection does is for an additional, I believe, 200 or 300 points, you can see your enemies through a wall. Kind of like the Oracle, not to the same extent, and it also lasts a little bit longer. I believe it's between 30 and 45 seconds. So you get a nice, good little kill streak for you and your team, help you get a lot of kills, and it lasts a while too, a bit too long if you ask me. But that's worth 850 points to get a streak like that. Now, I know you can argue that because the better support streaks, for example, the EMP hack and the UAV, are a little bit harder to earn in this game, they shouldn't be banned. But I personally think the UAV should be banned just because it'll force people to use low profile, and pro players are very, well, quite simply put, pro players, they just want to win. They're going to do whatever they can, whatever they need to win. So they'll use any perk, no matter what, as long as it gives them an advantage in some way. Now that's kind of lame to have everyone in the whole game using low profiles just because they're afraid of UAVs, because the standard UAV, pro players are very good with map control and looking at their map and knowing where people are. So they might not use the UAV as much, but still, it'll be, if it were allowed, it'd be fairly prominent. People wouldn't go without it, and they probably wouldn't upgrade it because it's only 400 point streak, and I guarantee you 99% of pros can go on a 4 kill streak pretty easily, especially against each other. And the reason it takes away from the game is just because you don't want to restrict the players, especially in a tournament setting, because that makes the game less fun to watch. Especially when you can have other perks like Overcharge and Flak Jacket. Flak Jacket to defend OBJ players while they're capping something. Overcharge to make your Exo mute last longer, to make your shield last longer. Personally, I just think that it'll take away from the experience more than it'll benefit the people. Now, one streak that we could unanimously agree with that needs to be banned is the Orbital Care Package. Care Packages, they're really more for novice players. They're for people who can't really get the kill streaks by themselves. They need a little push because they're just learning the game. And you watching a pro use that will kind of just seem a little you know, because these guys are supposed to be the best of the best, and if they're relying on streaks like that to win, then newcomers to the competitive scene won't really think that they're as good as they really are. It'll really detract from the skill that they do have, and it just won't really look very good. So from what I've seen here, the common consensus is that support kill streaks need to go. So no UAV, recon drone, or orbital care package. Orbital care package I see 100% being banned. The UAV, there can be some arguments made for it because it's easily countered by low profile and it can be harder to earn, especially if you have the upgrades on it. But I'm pretty much 99.9% sure that'll be banned. They don't want to limit the pros to only using one crutch perk. They tried to get rid of that. That's one reason why toughness was nerfed. And the recon drone is pretty much useless, especially for competitive play. You're much better off on the ground getting kills and calling people out than you are pinging them on the map. But one support kill streak, or not support, sorry, one passive kill streak I will say that can stay is the EMP hack. Now the EMP hack is a great weapon. It can really change the tide, especially if a team's not doing very well, because it can shut down exo abilities. It can shut down kill streaks. It can really screw up the enemy team and give your team time to come back, cap an objective, get those kills in those clutch moments, and really help you on your way to victory. Now let's talk lethal kill streaks. All lethal kill streaks, in my opinion, are very viable. For example, one thing that I think that you'll see in every pro player setup, did I say pro? I meant to say pro, sorry about that. You'll see in every pro player setup is the missile strike. The missile strike is kind of like the Predator missile, and kind of like a Hellstorm missile mix. But after the upgrades, you can also make it a hybrid Predator Hellstorm Lightning Strike. For those of you who don't remember, Black Ops 2 competitive, they used to use Hellstorm and Lightning Strike 100% of the time, especially on hardpoint. Great for clearing out objectives, seeing your enemies were on the map. Now, the Lightning Strike tactic was a little cheap, where you just go and pull out Lightning Strike and their dots show up on the map and you call them out. But luckily, you don't have to do this with the Missile Strike, and this adds great variety to how pros play the game, because now they can still get those same kill streaks, but also they can opt in and have another perk because they don't have to choose a third kill streak. They can opt in for a secondary weapon, an extra grenade, and they can still have that slaying power they need, or they can even go for more kill streaks. Hopefully this year we'll see some variety in kill streaks. I got kind of tired of seeing what was the standard setup. I don't remember what the first kill streak usually was, but it was always Hellstorm Lightning Strike, Hellstorm Lightning Strike, everyone. I kind of want to see, I want to see a Goliath or two. I want to see someone going for a Paladin. Something that's not entirely too high, but something that'll be cool to see. And I think it'll really change up the game for the best. Those upgrades are an excellent mechanic, really change up the meta. Teams will really have to strategize, think about what they're going to do and how they're going to play. And I just don't see any downsides how lethal kill streaks are working right now. Nothing's too overpowered. The Goliath is kind of underpowered in my opinion, as is the Paladin. It's a little underwhelming. But everything can work just fine. I don't see any bans coming to those anytime soon. So as the gameplay comes to an end, I'll go ahead and recap on everything we talked about today. Ranked kill streaks, pretty much common consensus: UAV, recon drone, and the orbital care package need to be gone for obvious reasons. UAV, you don't want to limit the pros perk selection. The luck of the care package is too much. Not really. Fairness is one thing that's really big as far as competitive goes. Lethal kill streaks just fine the way they are, and that's pretty much all we talked about today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoy regularly posted Advanced Warfare, Destiny, and soon to be Smash Brothers content, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate the support to help me keep in touch with you. And yeah, you all have a nice day, and there's my 50 bomb. Hope you all enjoyed the video and the gameplay again, and thank you.